football skills.
No, I think it was just left.
In the changing room.
And he was
Example of left versus right. Let's see which one you are.
Yeah.
Okay, so you believe that healthcare is a fundamental human right of all citizens. It should be free and accessible.
I never got the what's it called?
Vaccination.
No, I never got it.
Yeah, what do you believe? Fuck
Guilt free.
Fuck Joe Wicks. Everyone start first 4 weeks. Do stretches and everything.
Okay, guys, that's a wrap.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. If you guys want to see more of our content that I've just edited, then like and subscribe. Okay, guys, I want to get back to this.
Are you ready then, lads?
Yeah, let's roll.
Ready to rock
How's
and
it
roll.
feeling?
Yeah, good.
Hot day today.
Oh, it's
Lovely.
been more than hot.
It's been lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's more than hot?
Proper hot.
Oh,
Yeah, proper hot.
What's proper hot?
When you wear a vest all day. A white vest.
More than hot.
Yeah, there you go.
How, did you get the vest? Yeah.
Which vest?
Before you
wearing a
came
lovely
in,
vest.
I had a white vest on.
Oh,
I looked-
did you?
Yeah, I looked a bit
He
like...
wanted to do the podcast today. We were like, no, Ben, listen.
He's
Really?
been watching, he's been
Yeah.
watching at home with the Furies, hasn't he? And he's I'll have a bit of that.
I look like
Get up
Tyson
there, boy.
Fury. Get up there,
You'd have
boy.
pulled it off, Ben, mate. You'd have pulled it off.
Cheers, Danny. Cheers.
You know what, right? Listen, so we're going to have a few interesting conversations tonight. And I think that unlike before, or in the past, should I say, that certain people don't bottle it and talk about their true feelings. Just including me as well.
Glad-
So,
I am glad you made that little bit at the end there. Because you're about to get a 10-minute start on you. So well done. for
Why,
making
feelings
that
off the
ambitious
table,
one.
is that what you're saying?
Well, there's a sensitive subject, so you're going to roll your eyes at this one. But listen, 3 days ago, the news has started reporting about the new COVID-19 variant.
Oh, you're joking.
It's back.
COVID's back, baby.
Yeah, it's back. And one of the causes, this is actually been reported. They think Barbenheimer has helped spread COVID. Have you heard the term Barbenheimer?
No, what does that
So
mean?
it's Barbie and Oppenheimer,
Oh,
and they've
wow.
dubbed it Barbenheimer.
What? So the Barbie films
It's-
come out
yeah.
and that.
Because so many people,
Because people went
was
to see it.
indoors and sat next to each
Oh,
other.
shut up. No,
No,
seriously.
this is serious. And we've had lots of rain this summer.
Okay.
There's a real concern, and so there's a new variant coming back. The government have already spoke about the fourth, fifth booster. I don't know which one we're on now,
Yeah.
and they're also coming up with a double one for one in each arm.
They're coming up with a what?
a double
shot.
one in one go.
At the same time.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
one in each arm.
You're going to end up running through like an assault course. And they're gonna just be Yeah, it's going to be like, at the end of a tough mudder.
Do you know what worries me though? Looking on platforms and YouTube and Instagram and stuff. But the thing is, people will believe that. That's the scariest thing about it, isn't it? You know what you just come, the term and how it's come across. There's significant people out there that's going to believe that COVID-19 is coming back, and it's all because of that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, the Guardian said it is.
Right,
Did that many people watch
if it was the
Barbie?
Sun, I'd have believed it.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
Guardian.
Did that
the
many
Guardian,
people?
Guardian chat shit.
What about all the other shows that are on? Why Barbie?
It was a big
Is it
film.
sponsored by COVID? Was it sponsored at the end by COVID? Barbie sponsored by COVID.
But it is a good question. I don't know, but I think a lot of people went to see Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Where's Oppenheimer?
And they put
Where? It's a film. So they've gone to see two films.
It's almost.
Oh, wow.
Oppenheimer. Do you know what that is? You've not heard of
No.
that film?
Oppenheimer. You're saying German words to it. I'm just
I know, the thing is, it's that stupid. I don't know if he's winding us up. If
It's
we-
the
oh,
biggest-
but
I'm just the one who did say that. Look, he's got a computer sat there like he's a big brain. Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer. You do not know what Oppenheimer. No, I don't know what Oppenheimer means. No wonder people don't ask you questions. What's all? Well, I don't know.
Luke, it's the biggest film of the year. It's been plastered all over the place.
Well, I ain't fucking seen it.
How?
That's it then. Done.
Yeah.
Well, for me, yeah. I can't talk about everyone else.
But
I'm
listen,
talking about me.
being
So what is
listen,
it
I'm being
about-
serious now. Okay,
And I
being
am
serious.
totally. I didn't know what Oppenheimer.
No, I'm being
I thought it
serious.
was a beer.
That many people went to go see Oppenheimer and Barbie.
Oh, both at the same
This,
time.
yeah, it's it's
see,
causing people to sit next to each other and potentially pass COVID on to each other.
So when did that come in the news? When?
I knew-
How recent is that?
3 days ago.
3 days ago.
I knew cinemas are dangerous, but whoa.
Third of what was it?
So it's people
Do you
gotta
think?
stop
Do you
going
think people will
cinemas.
believe it this time around?
The God, it's the
Seriously.
Guardian.
Are you saying you
I
don't
think
believe
they
it?
will.
You're
I didn't
saying you
believe it
don't
the first time. I never got the the what's it called?
Vaccination.
No, I never got it.
Yeah,
did I?
what do you
neither.
believe? What is in the
Scientists
Well,
say
okay,
that the daily
not so I
number.
don't- Go on, sorry.
The
John.
scientists say that the daily number of new positive tests and the proportion of tests coming back positive have been increasing since the end of June. In addition to waning immunity to COVID-19, poor summer weather, and the screening of blockbuster films such as Barbie and Oppenheimer may have caused increased indoor mixing, setting off rises in infections.
My question
We
is,
should all be.
this can happen forever with a different variant and a different vaccine. Why that now? Like, why are they pushing more vaccines and more variants?
Why do you not like vaccines, man?
Some vaccines have made revolutionary changes to how we look at medicine, and they are massive and clever. But some vaccines, I think, are a load of shit. I think
which ones are these?
The ones that are forced.
Yeah, that's a very good point. The ones that are forced.
yeah.
If you're forced to have a vaccine, why are you getting forced to make yourself better?
You had to have forced to get medicine when you was a kid.
But how do you make a decision over which ones are good for you and which ones are bad for you?
Data.
Okay.
That's a really good answer.
Mm.
Yeah.
Have we got any
Are
data?
you, well read on the data?
My next question is, show us the data.
All right.
He answered the
Let me
question.
answer that. Yeah, answer
yeah.
the question. But there's data on other vaccines.
Yeah.
There is that long enough. They're in on this one. And even at that standpoint alone, I think you've got half a point, haven't you?
Yeah.
Surely. Oh, what do you think?
Well, I'm just looking around the table and looking at our current vaccine
Status,
I don't
yeah.
know what these guys are, but I know that I know that I'm going to be outnumbered. And I also know that there's 3 different vaccine statuses around the table, which is
I think there is,
odd,
yeah.
isn't it? 3 different statuses.
You didn't get one, did you, Ben?
No, I'm not vaccinated.
No, me neither.
No.
Luke got one.
I got one.
You got one.
Thought he was going all in and then backed out. And then realised
I sat in the camp of there was car parking space. I went for one, and then just didn't progress to the 2.
You was that anti. I was so shocked then when you got one.
Yeah, that just shows my indecisiveness.
To be fair, there was a holiday on the horizon, though, wasn't there? If
there
I
was
remember rightly.
there was Vegas lights shining brightly.
Yeah.
And
But you
it was
didn't go to Vegas because you already had one vaccine.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, did you get to Vegas in the end? No.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's a
did.
good
I
point.
ended up, yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Funny story.
Yeah, keep going.
Actually, when I got there, they was giving them out free at the airport. So I thought, wow, good time as any. And I had 3 more. Just
3 more.
Yeah, just to get rid of this one. And I went to see Barbie, so I'm fine. Yeah. And the positive out of them, the negative news about Barbie is it's a very strange film, but yeah.
Oh, that's a different topic.
Yeah,
I ain't
it's a
seen
completely
it.
different topic.
Oh,
we could
really?
talk about
I-
endlessly about it, but
It's hard to talk about it if I haven't seen it. I've just heard about it. People have told me what it's like, and it's I've just been. Is it a man-hating marathon, basically?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I ain't seen
it's
it.
yeah, I watched a bit with my daughter, and it's a
It doesn't.
strange.
It makes sense. My missus and daughter went, and she come back, and she was in the right mood when she came back. So that makes a lot of sense if it's anti-men. To be fair, like, yeah, I'll have that conversation.
Came back as a
Yeah.
man hater.
Yeah. Kick
They
me a few
focus-
times.
So all the women are coming back
Apparently-
COVID and man haters. Oh
Yeah.
no!
There was a focus on all of the men's egos.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Because
We'll have to
obviously-
do an Action Man one.
Egos are only associated with men, aren't they? Only men's got egos. So
Yeah.
That was
But
yeah.
also as well,
Yeah,
if you
exactly
if
that.
you go into to be equality and then you're getting a Barbie and you're saying now everything's equality and she can do anything, why can't that just means you would promote everyone getting on, not you picking out something wrong with a man. Surely it'd be better. Because that'd be like having an Action Man film and just going, hey bitch. You know what I mean? You wouldn't do that.
Is that where the movie goes? Is it promoting women's rights?
I haven't
and
watched
that
it.
kind
Yeah,
of,
so I think it's just
bringing it equal and all them kind of. Okay.
So if we hadn't seen the Barbie thing, I think we should
can't talk about it.
talk back about. So what did you have? One vaccine.
that was a great deflection.
Great.
I tried, and I couldn't.
You
You know
did,
what? I
sorry.
couldn't think of enough things
Yeah.
to take us off track.
Just talk us why and how and where. Like what made
so
you
it's
go?
all 3 turning to me and looking at that. Right. I'll talk you through the process.
What were your thoughts towards the vaccine?
I'll take myself back there. It was a strange time. A lot of people were wearing masks. There's a lot of people on scooters trying to get into shops, arguing with people, and the news was just full of fear and everything like that. And then as I was sat there drinking my 34th Budweiser on 1 PM on a Tuesday.
At 9 a.m.
At 9 a.m. It was 1 a.m. on Tuesday. I looked at the bottles from the party I had last night on my own, and I decided to go and get jabbed
A
up.
jab of freedom. Is it a jab of freedom?
Yeah, I thought I've got to fucking looked at myself in the mirror with no hair.
I need to get out of this
and
house.
a big beard, and fucking Joe Wicks repeatedly going around on the TV. And I was just eating my 75th banana cake, and I just thought, fucking hell, I've got to get out. I've got to go on holiday. So I went and got a jab, and then everyone in there was strange, and the woman was showing off about having a 4th jab and saying she's going on holiday, and it just left me with a strange taste in my mouth, like, I don't think this is fucking real.
Is that the taste it left?
A little. But then I got another one because I knew it was real and went on holiday to America. It was amazing. Thank you.
Great. Well done, mate. Good for you.
So, yeah.
Good for you.
Good for you,
Yeah,
mate.
thank you. Nobody ever said that before.
Yeah, well, you just told me your story pre-hand, so I'm thinking, yeah, mate, you did well
Yeah.
to pull yourself out of it.
Yeah. Fucking banana cake. Fucking hell. That's
So
what we know we do, when there's a tragedy going off. That's the problem. Everyone's got to look in the mirror now and knows
Everyone
if there's
starts
a
baking.
worldwide tragedy, you're going to bake banana cake and get wankered all the way through it.
Toilet roll as well. What was that all about?
Yeah.
Toilet roll.
I
Why
never
would you need
understood that.
Why would you need toilet roll in a pandemic? Like, surely food's better than toilet roll.
it's mental. It's
It
madness.
is.
And the maddest thing is-
I'm starving. Clean your ass.
Listen, if it like came back with a vengeance and they started doing the whole massive lockdown and stuff, knowing what you know now, would you comply? Would you comply? To
I'd walk straight to the shop, get
Do you
24 bottles of Budweiser,
Pick
and
up where I
I'd
left
shave
off.
my head, and I'd crack another 6 months out. Fuck Joe Wicks.
Guilt-free.
Fuck Joe Wicks. Everyone started first 4 weeks doing stretches and everything.
Can we tag Joe
fucking-
Wicks in on this?
Yeah. Oh, he's doing stretches now. Now he's seen the new variant. He's had another couple of mil.
Stretching over his bank balance, yeah.
He's just got his new fucking shorts on. He's ready for another fucking run up to Christmas.
Stop being. I like Joe Wicks. Stop being horrible.
I'm not being horrible. He made loads of dough. Well done.
He has
him.
made loads of dough. He made loads of dough.
Got nothing
Yeah, he
against
did
Joe
well.
Wicks. He's healthy as fuck. I just don't want to do it every day while the world was ending.
When you're drinking Budweiser.
It was like, the world's going to end. Everyone's going to die. Keep fit. Why?
Yeah.
Why? That's what they was progressive.
Stop. Just rewind.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to die. Let's go there. Why
Okay,
do you
well,
think everyone's
on the
going
TV,
to die?
People in China just in bags and everything like that, and just everything was just fucking the virus. Everything you watched was the virus.
There was
Everything you
people
seen was the
like
virus.
collapsing in the streets in like hazmat suits, weren't there?
Yeah, and then
China.
there's-
Them
there's-
military videos from China were pretty bad, weren't
They were
Like,
awful, yeah.
Listen,
they
you
scared
It was
me.
never
Good morning.
that. It was never that bad. In
What was the
England,
sign
was
of
it?
COVID? That round circle with just listen. When I was a kid, I avoided negative TV because I didn't want to watch Crime Watch. I just never wanted to put it in my head. Couldn't watch no horror movies. Still can't now.
Damage limitation, yeah, I get that.
limitation.
Yeah,
And that was the daily input of damage to me.
It was, yeah.
And it affected me massively because I was like, right, what is going on? This is mental.
That still happens now, though, doesn't it? On general TV.
Yeah, but not as
Shit.
much though.
Not as intense.
blanket.
It was
I don't think I
intense.
believed it right from the beginning. I don't think I cared right from the beginning. I just thought this is on the news, so it's got to be bullshit.
Oh, look
At the very beginning?
Look at his cool stance. Everyone's like, the world's going to change. And he just
No,
went,
but cool, no, but
Nah.
I'm being serious.
Well, there's no panic in you whatsoever.
No, the only time I got worried was when they started doing the track and trace. I was like, this is some sick shit. This is deep. This is like, you've got to click in everywhere you go. That's some dystopian, weird stuff. At that point, I was like, well, maybe actually it's not going to go back to normal. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is what they're putting systems
Do you
in
not
place.
find you pessimistic with whatever comes out from the government nowadays?
you
Do you know
are.
what I mean? Or not? I think you should be very much like, I'm going to delve in myself and find some facts before whatever that comes out of that guy's mouth. I'm going to have a look at myself.
It's
Do you know what I mean?
interesting because if you think back, I had conversations with so many people, right, and everyone made their own predictions of what was going on.
Yeah.
It's it's the government, it's fake, it's a virus, it's going to kill you. Whatever the conspiracy theories were,
Yeah.
we started to believe that the government were trying to do it to keep us suppressed and locked down. That's what was the theme, wasn't it? They do it to control us. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
But it turns out that we were all completely wrong about that because they lifted every restriction. Why would they do that? Do you know what I mean? So
Our
you've got to
government.
acknowledge that you've
Yeah,
got
but
some
you
things
say-
wrong.
I don't think we was wrong about that.
We've changed
But they've
massively
lifted
since
it,
then.
but they've
We've
lifted
changed
it.
massively
Doesn't
since
matter if
then.
we've changed. What I'm saying is they stopped making you have to track and
Because
trace.
they've done everything
they
they
stopped
needed.
making you stop locking down. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, so it's over. But what I'm saying is the common conversation was they're doing this to control us. But
What if it was a test? What if it was a test?
No, but that's a different conversation. You're right. Yeah, it might be.
Like what you said about war, where they
a simulation.
Simulation.
I think it's a plausible thing. I believe that.
They loosen the lease.
What I'm saying is, the test is finished, is what I'm saying. But at the time, the biggest thing was that it wasn't going to stop.
But it started again. So it's only stopped for a short bit of time, and the madness is starting again.
But
You're talking about it. What I'm saying is the ripple wave, they've just gone, it's like training a dog. They've just let the loose go a little bit, and they're going to pull it back.
Yeah.
Christmas, we're all going to be in. I'm going to get a fitness video out right now. Luke in the morning, bottle of bud. One for the dad.
Making banana bread.
Pouring Budweiser in it.
Banana Budweiser cake, have it. It wasn't a great time in my life.
It wasn't.
So I think we can all say that none of us are getting a booster.
No.
Yeah, I could.
You never know.
It depends what offers they've got on.
If you get a free... Did they give away food?
Did you see that?
The vaccine?
Yeah, but in America to the kids. And the guy was in a press conference going...
Burger and chips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you get
Junk
these
food,
fries.
If you get a vaccine, you get that for free.
You get these burgers.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, is that
Kids.
real?
Crazy.
You know what? We've
Doesn't
got to put
just
that video
show you,
up.
though? Doesn't that
got to
just
put that
show
video
you
up.
that
I'd
is
love
what
to-
that is?
That's madness.
You can't. That's just like your mum giving you sugar before, I suppose, yeah.
He was eating mid-sentence as well one ago, and you could have a nice burger, and he has a bite of it, and he puts that down. He's like, you could have some chips. If you get the vaccine, you get... What was it? Like a voucher where you just get a free meal or something?
Yeah.
That's scary, isn't
That
it?
is scary. It's the same principle as when you went into a shopping like Tesco or something, and then all the good food was still in the aisles and all the shit was
Yeah.
gone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a virus out there, stay healthy,
Yeah.
eat healthy,
Yeah.
exercise, do all them kind of things there, and then everyone just did the opposite.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you got that video? Yeah.
Yeah, but there's an ad playing.
There'll be COVID.
I haven't seen this video.
Sorry?
I haven't seen this video.
You not seen it?
No, I haven't.
Honestly.
What video is this? What?
The one where they're offering burger and chips
Oh,
out.
wow.
That's insane.
They'll be offering them at the cinema when you finish watching Barber next to popcorn.
Did
Be
you
well
say
expensive.
free
the
fries
volume
when you
at?
get vaccinated?
That's the-
I got vaccinated.
Oh, it's one time. Do you know
You're
what?
saying I
I
can
really
turn it
wanted
off,
it
it's
to
on
work
zero.
for him.
You
I
chose
really
surprise.
did. There you go.
Easy
But
fix.
there's also a burger element to this. Let me check with Bill Neathart. Is it too early in the day to eat a burger? No. This could be breakfast?
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, what?
I want you to look at this and think about,
This is insane.
again, some people love hamburgers, some don't. Really want to respect all ways of life. But
That
if
guy
this
doing
is
sign
appealing
language,
to
he
you,
ain't even
just
doing
think
it.
of
He's
this
just
when
actually
you think
taking
of
the piss out.
vaccination. Vaccination.
Is that real?
I'm getting a very good feeling.
Yeah. I want you to think
About
of vaccination
vaccination right
when you
this
eat
moment.
this.
Does it look like a nice burger?
Thank you.
Luke's already signed up for the vaccine.
The thing is, though, you're creating a poor habit, which is eating fast food.
Fast food, yeah.
To then
But
get-
which creates a dopamine and a quick hit to getting a vaccine.
Yeah, it's mad.
I mean, is that not fake? I feel like that could be fake. Everything is fake. It is.
I believe you.
It is.
I start
Everything.
at fake and then I have to build myself up to real.
Boom. Everything is fake.
And the vaccine's fake.
What I will clarify on is
Yeah.
I'll probably get to real quicker than what Luke does. But I agree. my
Everything's
my
fake.
initial thoughts are right. No, I'll look into that and then maybe we'll.
Yeah.
If you wake up in the morning, get out of your bed and go, everything's fake, and start
This
from
is a
there.
simulation, is it not?
Yeah.
Maybe could go into that.
I think
That's
COVID
the-
did this. It gave everybody trust issues with what the government tell us.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I think it
There's a
backfired.
trust. There's a
Yeah.
trust issue, isn't
Yeah,
there?
there is a trust issue, yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Back-
whatever they
backfired.
say, you don't go, oh, that's it. Now you go, hang about.
Do you
Let me
not
have a
think
look
that?
at this.
Yeah, I agree.
When they promoted pregnant women smoking, that was not one
Yeah.
of those moments that
To
we've
relieve
looked back
stress.
on and gone.
Is that real?
Yeah, promote the
When?
government.
Doctors used to promote it
Oh,
in
like
like
back in
the
the day.
40s,
This is
50s.
sick.
Let me
Yeah,
say back in the day, but what I'm
50s
saying
and
is, it
stuff,
wasn't
yeah.
that long ago.
I
And
know.
yes, the government make mistakes,
I know,
so
yeah.
don't be surprised if they're
Making more mistakes
making more
now.
mistakes. Yeah, why have we woke up and gone? I can't believe they're making mistakes. I mean, they make loads of them
Mistakes.
continually. Why are we surprised that they're making mistakes? Why don't we just go with the fact that they make mistakes?
Yeah, you've got to be aware of that. I mean, we're all dads. We've all got kids. We want to bring our kids up
Where
right.
you go with that with
Because I'm making
And that's a mistake.
I'm making
telling
a
you.
point.
Well off.
Yeah, careful, Ben.
So we've all got children, and we want to bring them up and to teach them what's right from wrong. Yeah. But every now and then, would you admit you tell a white lie? Like if they want sweets and you go, oh no, you can't have them for this week. Like you,
Santa's listening.
yeah, you tell a white lie, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's not.
So now look at the government
Sorry,
and
yeah,
us.
these-
Like if you're doing it to your children every now and then, just a little lie here and there, but you don't think the government who runs the world.
Yeah, but the problem with that is you're doing it to your children, telling white lies because you care about them. And let's be right,
That's
kids
a
are a
really
bit
good
stupid.
point.
You're keeping them safe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
keeping
but
these
who the
guys,
hell?
yeah.
And you love them more than anything. Do the government love
Hold
you?
on,
like
hold on,
kids?
no. All right, going
Go
to
on then.
sleep.
Yeah.
You can make. You don't do it.
Go on then.
What I'm saying is,
Calm
you
down,
don't,
lads.
you don't do it because you care for them. Sometimes you'll tell a white lie.
Well, I don't do it because well, what? So you don't care about your kids?
What?
Wow,
No, what I'm
that
saying
went
is you
from
care
0
about
to
them.
100
No,
real
you care,
fast.
You do it because you care about.
I was giving you an example of when you tell a white lie that if they don't go to bed, someone won't come and see them in the morning. Like, you know, when you tell them a little white lie that you're not really supposed to tell them, but you get them to do the job.
because you want them to go to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's the sort of white lie I'm on
But
about.
do you think the government
So,
wants something good for you?
what's your point?
My point is, the government, you as a dad, want something good for your children. Yes.
The reason is to keep the kids safe.
The government, yeah, to
happy.
keep the kids safe,
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
government
They're not doing it to keep you
don't.
safe.
The government don't.
Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
do.
So there's more reason for him to tell a white lie. That's
You're
my
both
point.
on the same page, but just
Yes.
from different angles.
That's
Like,
what I
yeah,
meant.
100%.
If we do it to people
Okay,
who we love
okay.
and care,
Okay.
how can the government
Listen,
like
listen.
not have a little bit?
Okay.
You got that?
Okay.
Does that mean I was right?
Yeah. No. I was right as well.
He said yeah.
We were both
He said
right.
yeah.
We were both right.
Okay,
Well,
it was
I'm glad
both
we
right.
got through that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, you were both really right there, lads.
Yeah.
It was real good stuff, that was.
Are you telling me a white lie?
Cool story, bro.
And that is the definition of a white lie, everyone.
Was you trying to act it out there?
Everybody
trying
does
to
it.
act a white liar.
Yeah.
I think so.
Exactly.
We had lived.
disappeared back into the garden when we was kids. But
But of course, Ben, the point you're making is that
Yeah.
the government have to lie to us
Of course.
to keep us safe.
what was the point now?
And law, like, to keep us in order. Law and order. So,
Yeah.
let me ask you this then. So, do you think there should be no control? I'm asking all of you.
What about our
Luke got
point?
comfy.
but what?
You said, "Oh yeah, but you always do this."
No.
Ben's point.
No.
Ben's point was very good, everyone.
both-
But then, fucking, what about mine?
Your point was really good.
There you go. Just that's it. Equal
Okay.
it up.
Yeah.
Hey, grill it up.
Let's just take a moment to all acknowledge how good Luke's point
Yeah,
was.
Thank you. Didn't have to go too far, but fair enough.
Such a good point.
Such a good point.
Now you're taking
Right.
the piss.
I'm taking the piss ages with me. Fucking hell.
Okie doke.
Right. Why are you messing with my flow up?
Yeah. Why?
That's right. Let me ask you this.
Oh, there we go.
I'm back. Let me ask you this.
Well done.
Do you think there should be no control?
What with anything? Yeah.
Government control. Do you no government, zero control?
I think to say control to no control
let's just keep
is
this-
a difficult
Yeah,
scenario
yeah,
because
but-
why would you have to be?
Okay,
that?
just go with me for a minute. Like let's
Okay,
just do
pretend-
quick,
okay.
Humour
quick
him.
fire. Quick,
Yeah, yeah.
humour me.
Okay.
Do you want zero control?
No.
Do you want 10% control?
No.
Do you want 30% control?
No.
How do you know what percentage of control you actually want?
26%.
How? Why? Why? That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. That's a great answer.
Thank you.
Well thought out number. How did you get to it?
So what I did was I times how much control I'd want by 2,
I was at 13 then,
13%,
Wow.
because I wanted some wiggle room
Yeah.
for control.
Yeah.
And I feel like, am I controlling other people or am I getting controlled?
Getting controlled from
I
the crazy.
find
getting
it really hard to
control.
think seriously. With
Getting controlled.
Deep breath, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Go on,
yeah.
come on.
So I'm being controlled. How much do I want to be controlled
Yes.
by? Oh, okay, higher really. 74%.
Why
That's a big
74? Why?
Yeah, big jump.
Why
because
74%?
because I feel like I probably would want people to be 26% controlled if I own them. No, I would want the rest, 74, which is good maths. I'd want 74% control over people. That's what I thought.
It's not good maths, by the way.
What the hell are you
That's
on
basic
about?
school
Listen.
Like-
And then, so I said 76%, and I came to that conclusion.
He said
Why?
74.
Why? What?
74. So
Yeah, he said 26. That's not good maths.
What calculation
Well,
got you to
I think you can see I
74%?
put a lot of thought into this.
Right. Can I ask this
So just
question?
let me finish.
Can I ask
Just
this
let me
question to
finish.
somebody else?
74% of control, I would feel, would be enough for you to feel have a bit of a safety net of being a bit uncontrollable.
Can I answer? I think it depends on what you
Please
think.
do.
Yeah, Educating idiots, as you can see.
Educators.
I'd say it depends on
that
what you're
well.
being controlled on, isn't it, at the end of the day? Like, what are you being controlled on? I think if the
Oh,
government...
okay, I'll tell you what. Let's start here then.
You asked
Yeah.
a percent. You wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, wait.
Wait,
Let's go.
I'm
You asked
going
me a
to.
percentage.
Yes, I'm
yeah,
waiting.
but you've just ridiculed my answer to a percentage. You went what percentage?
And I'm going to
I
He's
said
going to do the same.
74.
Let him do the same. See what Danny
Okay,
says.
I'm sorry.
This is no prejudice behaviour going on. That's something biased.
Yeah, I'm on my toes today. I'm nervous.
I'm on my toes.
I'm a nervous wreck. Someone
Fine,
controlled me
Daddy.
74%.
Do you think we're being controlled now?
By the government.
Yeah. Just a yes or no.
Yes, 100%.
Right, okay. How do you feel about that?
Depends on what's being controlled by. Depends what the control
Well, how do you feel about it now?
what?
Are you happy you're being controlled, or do you think it's wrong?
No, I think
Including this COVID.
I think on the
fucking-
grand scheme of things, I think there's an element that we need controlling as humans. 100%.
How much?
How much?
In a
You can't answer that
percentage.
crunch, can you? Because it's
No, a percentage.
either 100% or 0%. You can't do half.
Yeah,
can you?
Danny,
Or
come
three
close to
quarters.
you, Mike.
Wait,
Sorry, you
That's
can't do
it.
half
Perfect.
or 3/4. It's either you get controlled or you don't.
Yeah.
Is that where you're going?
No, that's not where I'm going because we need an element of control. It can't be a nothing or an everything.
74%.
Maybe Luke's making complete sense.
You all ridicule me. You
Yeah,
know,
but what I'm
do the
saying,
maths,
you
it's
can't-
going to be the
No.
average amount
You know
of
what?
control is 74.
You can't put a percentage on it, can you? What I'm saying to you, you can't put a percentage on it.
No, you can't put a sense on it, but the point I'm making is we complain about control, but we don't actually know how much control we need. We can't answer the question.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
We don't know. So how do we know something's good for us or not?
Yeah, because you feel afraid that with no control, you don't necessarily be afraid for you. You're afraid for society because if
Oh, just be the Purge, the film, The Purge. Everyone would go.
well,
mad.
that's because they've showed it's going to be the purge.
Survival
Everyone
of the
could get out
fittest.
and go, hey, do you want a banana?
yeah, but
do you
wouldn't
want an orange?"
eventually you
Yeah.
think it'd come to survival of the fittest?
It would be
if there was no
exactly that,
control.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the guy with toilet
Hunger
roll.
Games.
I looked at the
Hunger
guy
Games,
with
yeah.
toilet roll in his car, and I thought I could beat you. up with
Yeah,
that
people
toilet roll.
don't give a shit
And that
about
was the
other
first
people.
week.
Yeah.
So you imagine after 6 weeks.
Exactly, yeah. Murdering people for toilet
Yeah,
rolls.
so keep that 74%. That's the exact amount.
Right.
So keep it at 74, guys.
Seeing as we've got onto the subject of control and government, as we always do, a lot of this, people's views on this, are divided between left-wing politics and right-wing politics, right? So I thought,
Good place to go from.
let's find out
Really good place to
what
go.
we all are.
Politics
I want to find
hour.
out what you are. Politics
I
hour.
knew you'd cram politics into this
Politics,
fucking thing. No, we're going to have some laughs. And I went, please don't talk about
just before he does it though, do you think you know what you are before he does
I
the
haven't
quiz?
got a fucking clue about
What about you?
politics.
Do you think you know it? Yeah.
But you do, though, because all those opinions you just told me, that is politics.
Yeah.
Oh, so what you're telling me is I
Everything
know
we're
quite
talking
a
about
lot
is politics.
without me knowing
Yeah, you do,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, you're totally right.
I'm looking forward to politics now.
You feel better now. Like, I just said something nice. I just, right.
To
That's
answer
how
your
easy
question,
it is.
Ben,
Everything you've
if
just
it-
been
sorry.
talking
if
about
I know
is
what I
politics.
am, I think the left's that far left at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm probably just heading right because of that.
But no,
Does
but-
that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm.
You decide where you go on the spectrum.
Could you
There's still
explain-
normal lefties here.
Could you explain-
Yeah, there is still normally
Could you
lefties.
explain
yeah.
left and right for me?
Yes.
And not left and right.
Here's the
I know
interesting-
that much.
That's your left. That's your right.
Right, we've mastered.
Further advanced than that.
So we've gone through maths.
in between
we've got
that, in between that,
So
and
now
everything
can we
else
do
you know.
left and right, up and down?
ABC's coming up.
Is that next?
Start from
Next,
there.
yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, go on.
Go on,
Explain left
Joe's
and
probably
right.
the best one to explain.
Here's the interesting thing. I looked at some definitions, and you have to be careful because whoever's writing the definition, if they're left wing or right wing themselves,
Yeah,
I'll give you an example.
go on.
Wikipedia, someone's written, generally, the left wing is characterised by the emphasis of such as freedom, equality, fraternity, rights, progress, reform, and internationalism. Amazing.
That sounds amazing.
The
yeah.
right is characterised by emphasis on notions such as authority, hierarchy, order, duty, tradition, reaction, and nationalism. That sounds bad.
But it's a biased review, isn't it?
And it's a biased review that's removed freedom
Why does
from
that-
the right
why
wing.
does that
From the
sound
right
bad?
wing, yeah,
I don't-
yeah.
I'm going to argue that don't sound bad.
So I'll do the actual one.
Okay.
The fundamental difference between left and right wing ideology centre around the rights of individuals versus the power of government. Left wing beliefs are liberal in that they believe society is best served with an expanded role for government. So they think more government is better.
Yeah.
People on the right believe that the best outcome for society is achieved when individual rights and civil liberties are paramount and the role, and especially the power, of the government is minimised. Less government.
Okay.
So the good thing, I suppose, if you think on the left-hand side, is more government is more protection,
Yeah.
more order
Mm.
to society, more fairness in society. Where the right wing is a bit of more dog-eat-dog scenario. It's, we're just here for the basics. You make your own life. And we'll support you. And if you conform to law and order, you get help. If you don't, you end up with nothing.
What's an example of left and right wing? Who's right and who's left?
I'm going. Oh, what do you mean? Is it literally?
Conservatives
Now,
and Labour.
yeah.
Labour's left and Conservatives right.
And in America, the Democrat Party are left and the Republicans are right.
Okay.
So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to mention some subjects like the economy or something like that, and give you two scenarios. One's left and one's right, and I want you to think which one you agree with.
Okay.
And then you can find out which side you're on.
Okay.
What? Then you'll determine if it's a left or a right.
He's going to tell us
that's-
afterwards.
Why
Yeah.
are the only two choices, and why isn't it like
It's
an
a
up and a
left and a
down?
right.
Why isn't it up and a down?
I don't know why no one's invented an up and down yet. It's a great. Maybe
Oh, and
you're
you
the first.
haven't heard of the up party?
Luke, I think you should start that party up.
But the up and down party.
I wouldn't be
The up
both.
and
I'd be
down.
against the down.
The
part.
up and down party. One day you might want a jab, the next day you don't.
PS,
Basically, a guy's
everything's
fucking
fake.
up and down.
That could be the slogan.
I would vote for that.
I would vote for that.
Yeah.
Do it, Luke.
Oh, do you know what? At school, I did. We did. Me and Chris did the Raving Looney Party, and we got voted in, and we put all around the school loads of pictures of. Well, Chris wrote them. Big ball sacks saying we've
Okay.
got the balls to win it. Put it all around the school.
Amazing.
And obviously, said we're going to have beer running through the quad. We've just made shit up,
Okay.
and everyone voted for us, and they got rid of the votes. It was one of the biggest scandals.
That's a great analogy of today's politics.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what
That
happens.
is
They tell you what you want to
Yeah.
hear.
We talked, but we got the votes, and they made Nina Best win actually, and she was a deserving.
They rigged
winner.
it. What you're saying is they rigged
They
it.
rigged.
There you go.
Yeah, my
Today's
first. So that's
It was
why I
more of a
fell out-
sensible choice, they want you,
That's-
Nina.
yeah.
Throughout.
But that's what made me fall out of love with politics until Joe told me I was good at it again,
Okay.
and now I'm back in love with it. So
You are,
thank you
mate.
for that.
You
Thank
are.
you. Thank you. When you get the wink, it's really
The
nice.
wink is key.
You won't have one.
Right.
Is that what you're waiting for? The wink?
Yeah.
Is that-
Yeah.
Okay.
He
You'll
likes
get
to
it.
earn the
I'm
right.
You're
jealous.
doing good. You're doing good. I know. You'll get it.
You'll get there, mate.
Oh, one nearly happened then. It nearly happened.
You don't give them
I
out for
don't
free.
get them out easily.
He's not a hussy.
Wow, okay.
Right. Okay. So, example of left versus right. Let's see which one you are.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you believe that healthcare is a fundamental human right of all citizens. It should be free and accessible, or do you think healthcare shouldn't be free and accessible, and it should be given to the private industry?
I always find it hard. It's two very different, and that doesn't sort of transfer to the whole country, does it?
So
There's some are more deserving and some are
Just
not.
look. Yeah, but
So I'm in the middle, I would say.
Just
aren't I?
pick one.
Yeah, but if you're
I've
left,
got to pick it.
You gotta
yeah,
pick
left
one.
or right.
Oh, okay.
Just so you
Play
know,
devil's
there is
advocate, yeah.
a group that claim to be centre ground politicians.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah,
But-
the centre.
The majority of the nation are getting swayed right and left. There aren't many
Yeah.
people left in the middle.
In the middle, yeah.
Okay.
So it's just
So I'm
interesting
on
to
my
see
own.
what. Yeah. So
Okay, so I'll join a gang. Okay.
yeah, join the gang. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd go right on that one.
What's right?
He hasn't told you what's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
which one?
You just did.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
did.
say which one's right or left. I told you.
okay.
That's
So
the
which one
the
did you
game.
say then?
The second one.
The privatisation one.
I wasn't listening.
He's so. Right, I would.
That's
go,
why I
so
said right.
So you're on about the private one.
Took away.
You know
The
what,
wink
Mike?
has been took away.
Do you know what I admire?
You know, it's
Do you know what I admire with you? The performance.
Yeah, the confidence.
The performance you put on.
Yeah, I've done that a lot in my
I
life.
had no idea you weren't listening. You
I know.
weren't engaged.
That's the problem through school.
I wasn't listening.
I didn't listen to
Yeah.
one thing at school.
That's a very short
what I
amount of
meant.
time, though, mate.
Yeah.
Might want to get that checked out. Anyway,
Thanks for that. That wink's gone.
I think I would be the first one, if I'm honest.
free healthcare.
I think
Same.
so. Yeah,
That's what I
just
go
purely
for.
because I think that's
Ben,
what
You
what I
cripple
know.
the country.
Okay, so we've got two lefts, one right.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've got to imagine these things are done correctly though, because at this moment in time they're
not being done
really
correctly,
Yeah, yeah.
But in an ideal world, it's all
Everyone
run-
should have it, yeah.
we should have it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. But that goes to the question: do we have the competency to actually do it?
But yeah. That's
Questionable.
when you get deeper.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
fancy
questionable.
land though. If you've never got it all for everyone.
No, but okay, get to a level where it's effective
Yeah.
and you know,
Okay, yeah.
serves
Where
its
it's running.
purpose.
Where do you not
Yeah,
think
so
it was
it's-
20, 25 when we were
Yeah,
kids?
yeah,
that's
it
what I
was,
mean,
wasn't
it can
That's
be,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
It's so
The
it
right
can-
people in charge.
Yeah, it
A
can be
doctor
done.
used to come to your house if he was in the
What
middle
about
of the night.
carry on doctors when they used to come in? They'd be smoking a fag in the bed and having Sunday dinners, and I'm like, bap, bap. There's some birds like walking. I know that's not real.
I don't know what your experience with your doctors were like.
No, my experience on my mind is going back to the old Carry On films. Like,
Yeah.
Why?
I believe.
What, that you think that's what the NHS used to be?
I honestly hope so.
Is that what you
Please show what a little reel of.
I'd be in hospital every day
Of a
if it
fag in
was
the
like
bed
that.
and just pissing around, or Benny Hill. But yeah, no.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not quite like that, but it's working well. Okay,
Yeah,
carry
okay.
on.
Thank
I
you.
like your idea
Right.
better. It's both.
Economic policy. Are you listening? You've got to pay attention for this one.
Fucking hell.
Are you not telling us if we're left and right?
Yeah,
from
I'll
the
be honest
first
with you,
one?
the minute you drop that word out.
Income equality, higher tax rates on the wealthy, government spending on social programs and infrastructure. So the government owning the gas, the electric, the bus service, the train service, making sure it's running properly.
Like
all
the
that sort of
80s.
stuff, like
That's
the
what
80s.
yeah.
Or lower taxes, less regulation on businesses, reduce government spending and a balanced budget. Because the infrastructure one, that budget would be much higher.
That one, because I feel like then the strongest
Which one? The
survive.
second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the strongest survive.
I'd say the second one, yeah.
Second one.
That's difficult.
So schools, so all social programs.
I feel like I've asked to answer the left and the right so far.
Yeah, you
I've
have.
2 questions, I know.
What you
Yeah,
saying,
no,
Ben?
I'm leaning towards that one. But read the first one out again. Sorry.
Income equality, high tax rates on the wealthy, government spending on social programs and infrastructure, stronger regulations on business. Stronger regulations on business is higher tax rates for business, basically.
Yeah. No, second one.
Second one.
Mm.
So right. So one left, one right. You two right.
No, we're all the same, aren't we?
You've done the left and right. He's done left and right.
Oh, no, I'm saying I've done the left
Oh, so far. I thought you meant
So
that particular
far,
I've done the
one.
left
two
and right,
rights.
yeah. I think my
With
first
you.
one was...
Right. Immigration policy. Basically, there's a pathway to citizenship for all immigrants that come over. Undocumented immigrants can come over who are young adults and if they haven't got a criminal record, or no amnesty for undocumented immigrants. That's nothing for them. They can't get any support. Stronger border patrols for illegal immigration, and a belief that illegal immigration lowers wages.
No, the first one.
I'd say the second one, but that last comment then threw me off.
Yeah.
Because
Thing
I
is,
don't know if, in my industry in construction, that actually when people from the European countries come over makes the industry can be stronger. Do you know what I mean? So
I think
input of foreign workers actually helps the country. Look at the NHS.
Foreign workers been the
isn't it?
backbone of this country.
Yeah, of course
Through
they
the
have, yeah. And
through
then
the
when
trade,
people-
through lace in this country, Nottingham, lace was a
Yeah.
massive thing.
I agree with you, but the problem with undocumented, like, I think everybody should be able to flee a war-torn country, and if we can help them out, do it. But if you let undocumented migrants in, there's an element of...
You can't control them.
Yeah, well, not about control.
You don't know who they
but
are,
if they
how old
committed
they
a
are.
crime
Yeah.
against you or anybody else, who's going to sort that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're putting other
Well,
people
there's no
in
trace
danger.
of that individual.
Yeah,
is
that's...
what you're saying. Yeah.
So it's a very tough one, that is. I struggle with that.
I think the second one, but that last comment there was a bit...
I think
That's a dim view on human nature, though, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I think that the percentage of those that pose a threat on the balance
very
of scale
small percent.
will be very small.
Yeah.
I think maybe 1 or 2%
Yeah.
of people they will come with risk,
And the
but
majority are coming.
you're saving everybody else's lives.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, I'm all for that.
I'm a pro-immigration person. I'm quite left when it comes to immigration.
Yeah.
But what about all the
And it
people?
makes the workforce
What
stronger.
about all the people still living here then? So that's just a danger we kept with. We're not having no more danger in. We're just going to deal with the danger.
Well, they're
that's here.
supposed to observe them, but they haven't got the resource to actually do it. So they say they do, but they don't. And that's
No,
why
what I mean,
some
I'm not
people-
mad, but just for everyone who lives in this country in general. There's dangers everywhere. There's more dangerous
Even-
people
yeah,
born in this country that live
documented
here.
people are
Documented
dangerous.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are dangerous.
Agreed.
That's what I'm saying.
Agreed.
Yeah.
As
But
well.
when they commit
Yeah.
a crime, they're a lot easier to reprimand.
You make a good point. There's only a small percentage that are probably ones that cause crime.
Yeah, that is a good
at the
point.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's mad to you predicting somebody's already a criminal before you've seen them.
So what we're saying, right or left? Left.
I'd be on the first, whatever the
I'm
first one.
Left.
I'm the second
Left.
one.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm struggling with this.
That's your first left.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm strong on political views.
See, I told you you knew politics.
Yeah. Thank you.
I believed in you. Okay?
Thank you. You know, if someone had done that at school, I'd have got so much further, man. You'd be that teacher I'd write a book about. His kind eyes, he winked at me, his lovely beard, smelling
You're
of
being nice to me
custard
now, aren't you?
creams and coffee. And he taught me about politics. Come on then, Ben.
Come on, Ben.
The first one.
Copy.
You're right.
I
said
said right, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're 2 lefts and a right. You're 2 rights and a left.
2 rights and a left.
I can't keep
Where
up
will
with
this? Where will this end? It's so exciting.
Luke's 2 lefts, isn't he?
No, it's
I'm
2
all
rights and a
all
left.
right. Oh, that's what
Luke's 2 rights and a left.
Yeah.
that's what he used to say about me about my football skills.
No, I think it was just left.
In the changing room.
And he was.
Oh, I went for a high five and that looks shit. Sorry.
for me, just
I went for the high five and you gave me the big fist.
Yeah, no one high fives me. It's not the 80s. Anyway,
I'm
back
enjoying
to
this.
politics.
Yeah, honestly, I'm right enjoying this. Carry on. This is my.
How you give me a look like I was at school then?
You should be learning.
Right.
I know. Sorry.
Your attention span
listen.
goes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It goes.
We've talked about this as well.
I've heard.
Sorry, true.
Take a look at Danny, look, mate. Look, he's
I'm
engaged.
I want to wink.
Come in.
I want to wink.
A wink is good.
I got one. I've got one.
I've got one, and I've just fucking thrown it. Fuck it. Gloves are off. You can shove your winks up your arse.
You're
She's
so
just going home.
You're going up here. Oh, Joe, you're
I told you I was in
amazing.
the up and down.
Is the up and down party?
I'm the head of the up and down party.
You're representing well, mate. You're representing.
Right, education.
Go on, this guy.
You favour expanded free public education all round, or you believe that kids who want to be homeschooled or go to private education should be able to do so. Have no barriers to that. And if you want to go a bit more extreme, even should be subsidised by the government for the money that they're saving by not going to the public school. But generally not opposed to public school. It's fine, but support everyone that wants to do it another way.
Yeah, I think concerning with obviously that's will concern money though, won't it?
My add-on question to that is: if you're homeschooling, are you as parents teaching them, or is it
No,
saying
not
that proper education
Let's say
at
no.
home?
Yeah, let's say it's proper education at home.
Proper education at home.
Yeah.
I think in this day and age, the
Not
second
Luke's
one.
ABCs.
No,
That's what I'm worried about.
I think.
And it's
How do you spell Oppenheimer?
What is Oppenheimer?
I can't believe you don't know what Oppenheimer is.
Why?
He does. I think he does. He's putting it on.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, what?
Is anybody with me here? Are you with me?
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
but are you not
Listen,
shocked that
do
he
you know
just
what-
know
do
what
you
it
know
is?
I
what?
think
know.
he's putting it on.
Oh no, it's because you two know something.
I'm sure we've
fuck.
spoke about it before.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't go 'cause I want-
Look, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I didn't go.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna be with you. Mate.
Well, I'd
I have
already
no
been to
idea.
see Barbie.
Is it a film?
I'd already seen.
Yeah, it's a film. He's a famous.
Lads, do you know what Oppenheimer is?
Don't be embarrassed. Only
Don't be
these two
embarrassed.
know.
Yeah, just say.
He's only said he knows because he knows, so he's got to stick with it. He's gone to see some boring ass film called Oppenheimer. What's it about? A fucking classical pianist. And he's gone, yeah, I've seen it.
I hadn't seen it. I just know what it is.
I've seen it. And it's
All
a
right,
wicked
Ben, tell us
film.
what it is.
What is it?
It's a film about.
Oh yeah, it's a film. Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
You there?
Look,
Oh, no.
there's actors in it. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. And there's
Yeah.
One of them's Cillian Murphy. Is
Oh,
it?
wait, look at him. Oh, yeah, good lad. You
What's
got
the
the
film?
computer on.
Do you know what the film's about?
It's about a German scientist, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
well,
It's the life
so
of
I'll
a
take it
famous.
back, mate.
He's like a famous. What did he invent?
The nuclear bomb.
The
Oh, I thought
nuclear
you watched
bomb,
it. What, did you watch it with him? You
How
fall
are
asleep?
you still quizzing me when I gave you an answer?
What was it? What was it?
What he invented? I
Right.
didn't know what he
Right,
invented.
what are we saying? How did we get onto Oppenheimer?
Because Luke wants to know how to spell it.
Education. Do you remember
No.
about 3 minutes just so you know, Luke, about 3 minutes ago, we had a conversation about education. Would you like me to explain it again?
Please.
yeah, do it again.
Free or private education?
No, the second one. What was the second one? You could also have the option to.
You got
The
to
belief that you should support parents who want to
whatever
homeschool
my
go
views
to
are on
private
education is the fact that you get it given to you from a sort of young age in this country is a good thing. I think things have gone a different way with the way that they're being. There's a lot of kids in class and the way they're being taught, and I think everyone gets taught in a way that was done in the factory days when people used to get sort of basically people used to come out of the fields they had to have a bit more jobs in the factories, so they made them sit in front of desks and they had the bell that goes off throughout the day. That needs to change now. People need to be educated for what they're good at, and everyone needs individual education, but free education all along the way.
You know, I was watching something on Gary Neville today, and he was saying that we need to stop education or your GCSEs at the end, where you do 5 years worth of education, and at the end is a test. It should be done on stages of your education. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and merit.
And then at the end, there's a small test, but that doesn't determine your grade.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
thought it was really interesting. And
Yeah.
Gary Neville's kind of heading that way. And there's some stuff on LinkedIn I've seen him, but he made a really good point about how, your final test and, the pressures of doing that final test. And remember everything you've learned, really, it should be done in stages. And then that test is, say, a quarter of the contribution towards your final
Yeah, that
grade.
makes sense.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
It's
Like,
pressure, isn't it?
too
It's
much
precious.
pressure. Yeah,
It's
too much pressure.
He's involved in politics. Like he's got an opinion on everything. He's quite vocal, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very vocal.
Like that,
Yeah, I like.
I know, but you got to. Why do the fuck do they just stick to what they're doing?
Stay your lane, Gary Neville.
You're playing you as a defender for Man U. Fuck. Oh, this is me talking about. Talking
I'd say
about
electrician. yeah,
Yeah, carry on, Gary. You're doing a great job.
Better than us. Right, education policy. You have to. What are we saying? Free or pro-private?
What?
Free.
Free all day, yes. If education should be free, just like healthcare.
I think
Private should be
I
offered.
think all education should be free, and
I'm
the
assuming
standards should be raised like to the same as private
Yeah.
So
education.
what's
Yes.
that deemed as then?
Left?
Is that deemed left?
Yeah.
Is there any more? Is that it?
We're
There's
doing the
there's-
political hokey cokey here, aren't we?
Well, where are we at
loads.
so
There's
far?
loads. There's
So
loads,
you
but-
went. You went. What was your first answer?
Listen.
I think I've done 2 left, 2 right.
The moral of the story is you
Have
all
you made your
mixed.
point? You made your fucking point. The point was, I was in the fucking middle at the start, and now everyone else is in the middle with me.
Yeah.
So I think what is actually the case is people don't know what the fuck they're on about. So they go, I like that one, but I don't like this one. So everyone's in the fucking middle. That's
Which
the
comes to 74%.
Yeah,
Well done.
You've just done the maths.
My head was doing the fucking maths then.
That's how good he is.
Yeah, thank you.
He built that whole conversation up and brought it back round, and
That's
now
why
You
I
fucking
got
nailed him with
a
that.
G in all my GCSEs. Oh, and then what I did was, this is how fucking bullshit it is. And I don't care now because I fucking didn't get the job. Well, I did get the job, but I fucking went in and I had GCSEs and it all was G. I got every one of them. I said to my mum, my mum took me to school and I said, Mum, look, listen, I didn't do very well. She just went, I know you didn't. And I was like, we haven't seen him there. She went, you've never done any revision and you was out all the time. And I was like, oh yeah, fair enough. So we got over that quickly. But then I went for a job as a graphic designer. I said it needed all C's and B's. So I just went home and my stepdad was a whiz on the computer back in the day. He had an Acorn, he was cracking on it.
Green screen.
Yeah, printer, the lot.
yeah.
And I went, look, mate, just bang all them A's on there. Scan it, and do it. So just put all A's. And I went for the interview. Suit, 16 years old.
You
Went
didn't
in.
even try and blag like a couple of B's and C's.
Did I
You went
fuck
all A's.
Every fucker. I'm telling you the truth now. Every
Are you
fucker
telling me
was
you've
an
been
A.
blagging it all this time?
Yeah, well, yeah, no, who would have known? Who would have known?
What did I tell you about his performance?
Well,
Listen,
listen,
I shut the guy said to me,
shocks
look,
me.
and he actually said to me, he was like, he can't have lied. He was like, he said, forgive me, but you don't really look like a kind of guy that would get all A's. And I just stood up and I just shook his hand and went, a lot of people say that. And walked out. I can't believe I was 16 and I went to Liberty's in town and had about 10 pints. And then they rang me up and went, you got the job. I was like, shit, didn't even want it. Did it for a month, got paid back in Libos.
Did
Had
ya?
a pint, yeah.
Oh, you could have been a millionaire.
Why did you only do it for a month?
Because they
Found
gave
you
me a
out.
job. No, yeah, no. A, found me out. B, didn't have enough work. They told me to file a cupboard.
It was up
I-
Yeah, found you out.
yeah, I thought I've done it really quick, but they were like, "What a fucking idiot!" A's with the- so then I just spent 3 weeks. Yeah, you made. I didn't think about it. 3 weeks doing different fucking soups every day. No one spoke to me, and they didn't give me another fucking job.
They just
They
edged
let
you
me-
out.
They let
They
me play with the printer, and I'm just writing stuff and copying it. Oh,
Yeah, they figured you out,
fucking hell. Yeah, I thought I'd left.
I thought I left.
Oh, who's laughing now? They're a massive company.
Yeah, worth millions.
Oh my god!
Good luck to them.
That's so. It does show innovation, though, Luke. To be fair,
Yeah.
you blagged it and got your way in. Do you know
Just
what I mean?
saying.
Yeah, you just
He's
need to. You need
and it's
to
been that way ever since.
I know, but you need to channel it in a.
I'm just saying, if you don't get the results you want,
Lie. That's what you're saying. It's a message
just
to
give it a
everyone
let's
out there.
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck hell.
There you go.
That's funny.
Let's have result week.
One more. We'll do one more.
Yeah.
Because that will determine.
fucking hell.
To be fair, this will determine because it's odd number then, isn't it? It will determine where you are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Can we have we should have it. The
Drum
score.
roll.
We should have the score.
Ping. Ping. Have you not kept up with your own scores?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck's
I
sake.
am struggling.
You're 2 and 2, I think.
Yeah, I'm 2 and 2.
I think you're 2 and 2.
No.
don't-
what were
I'm
you on the-
3 and 2. I'm 3
What?
left and 1 right.
I'm 3 and 2. Because we only had 4.
We've had 4, so you're
What is the point?
3 and 1.
What is the point?
Of what?
This.
I'm trying to work out who thinks more on the left and who thinks more on the right.
Just ask us.
Dad,
Yeah, but you don't know. You don't know.
I'm in
That's
the middle.
thing.
I'm saying I'm still in the middle, so it's worked out.
Well, let's find out. You might not be.
No,
Right, here we
because
go. So
here's
you're
the fifth
4-4.
one.
So you
Here's
can't
the
be in the
fifth
middle.
one.
The decider.
This is where your 75% comes back in.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm in now. Back in.
Right.
Oh,
Environment.
Oh, here we go. It's a good one, this is.
throw a dart in environment for one.
Prefer to ban economic activity that may create jobs but could potentially harm the environment. Pro-regulation on climate change. Potentially high tax on climate change. Or generally more permissive considering economic impact of environmental regulation, meaning that you put regulation in the economy before you make a decision about the environment. Like you produce oil because it's more important. Or you believe the free market will find its own solution to environmental problems. So what that means is let's stop trying to get everyone to stop doing stuff. The tech world are going to solve this problem through innovation.
Let's chuck money at it.
Yeah.
The world's going to end. Let's lob
That's
money at it.
interesting. Now, you took that at the end.
The conservative view, and a view that I share, is that we won't make a difference to what's happening to the environment, but there's lots of challenges to that. But what they're saying is that the technology industry is getting better and better, and that's going to solve the climate crisis or the carbon emissions that humans are creating.
You mean only cleaning my teeth for 1 minute a night is not going to save the world?
The thing is, it's not
Have they been
individuals.
lying to me? I don't flush the toilet on wee-wees.
To save water.
To save the planet.
The thing is, though, it's not individuals, is it? It's countries that are making the difference. You know, when the climate changed and they're like, oh, you know,
We
everyone's to
are.
make a
I don't
difference.
wanna get
But it's
percentages out.
countries
We're like
that are making the
1%.
biggest impact.
Yeah.
You've not pushing. I know you've taken the piss.
Yeah,
but
no,
do you know what I'm
China-
trying to say?
China,
It's
the
yeah, as a
celebrate-
country.
massive.
The UK are responsible for 2% of global
Yeah, I
emissions.
read it the other day. And the
Yeah.
thing is, that compared to China, which is about 74%.
Yeah, I love that number. 74. If he's right on that,
Can we Google it?
we need to check that.
I feel like
China's emissions. If that's 74%, listen, I'll bow down to you
That's
if
a
you're
hell
out
of
of
a
that.
lot,
Yeah. That is a hell of a lot.
I'm done.
You're doubting yourself, aren't you?
yeah, 'cause I just said it out loud.
You said before that you read up on it.
Yeah, I always say that.
He just got a job with straight A's, Ben. So we should know.
Did you not read the last story?
I should have followed the science.
Yeah, follow the size.
Yeah.
Damn. So, yeah, I want to know the percentage of
74%.
China's emissions. 74 you're at, yeah? You're not changing.
They're just smoking a fucking massive cigar in the world.
100%, yeah.
Just doing
That's
that.
exactly what they're
We've
doing.
invented everything.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
You want your cheap clothes, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We bought all your trains. Fuck you. Massive cigars. Fucking factories pumping out shit that we're buying. Going, save it. Save the world. And we're just fucking got a load of plastic in our houses getting delivered by Amazon, fucking everything up.
Luke.
You don't clean your teeth once
How
a
big
night,
are Amazon
you're
bags
in.
when you order something? Well,
Oh,
the
it's
wife is
ridiculous.
relentless
Yeah,
ordering
when I was a
Amazon,
kid-
but she ordered something today. It's about a big, and it's just big.
When you was younger, it was like, oh, what? Don't have big packages.
How did they get away with that? I don't understand it.
Makes
They've got
no sense.
electric vehicles everywhere now.
But then they're
a
chucking-
massive cardboard
as
box
well.
with 12 boxes inside
it's
it.
not as
Yeah,
efficient.
to hold it in place.
And then paper wrapping.
How did they get away with that?
It's not efficient, is it? Because the smaller the package, the more you can have in it. But I was looking at it thinking, fucking hell, I mean, it's great for the kids at Christmas. That's a great present.
Free
Boo.
presents, yeah.
Yeah, but they're fucking huge. And it's there's loads of cardboard in it.
I don't
Makes
understand
no
it.
sense.
Right, emissions. And you want to know who's
Yeah, got him.
who's what?
Who's the leader?
Drum roll.
Who is the leader? Who do you think's the leader?
I think China's the leader, yeah.
China-
Or it could be USA.
What, the leader of China?
China, yeah.
no,
Could be
who's
America.
Chairman Mao.
Right, a minute ago we spoke about global emissions,
Yeah.
and I've now Googled where everybody's on global emissions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
you back with us?
Yeah. Right.
So
He's up in his down. He's up in his down.
I'm going to start that party.
That's a great part.
China is top on 29.18%.
Okay.
Oh, you
And
was
if you
away.
take that
You was
off, no, if you take that for 100, it's not far off 74%.
Yeah, but that's the opposite figure of what.
I thought you meant the rest of the world.
No, don't even try it, though.
Second, who's second?
America
America or Russia?
or India.
America,
I would say.
14.02%.
America.
And the third place is India on 7.09.
Right.
And Russia are 4.65, so they're low down for a big country.
Mm.
It's saying here that actually, according to worldmeters.info, that UK is now 1.13%.
Which is nothing.
Anyway.
So basically, if you're in England, fucking brush your teeth, crack on.
And
Not
flush
a
the
fucking
bog.
ounce of difference.
But-
Don't share a
listen,
bath
don't-
with
don't
your
do
missus
that.
anymore. You can have one each.
But are we only 2% because of all the climate policies we put in?
Oh, yeah. Or is it because we're fucking tired?
Or is it the grand scale of how big we are compared to other countries? You times the size of China compared to
You know,
where
it's per capita, so it's
Oh, is it per capita,
it's per
is it?
Yeah, so it's
Does it work that ratio out?
Yeah, it works
Is
the ratio
scaled
out. Yeah,
Okay,
it scales
okay,
out. Yeah.
okay, fine.
Oh, so
Possibly, yeah.
Did
I'd
we get
say-
an answer on the last question before we Googled that? Did we get an answer on that?
No, you haven't answered.
Oh, okay.
I was going to answer the first one, but then when you threw in about chucking money at the tech geeks to then
Sort it.
sort it, I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's not that you wouldn't chuck money at them, but you are relying on that. You're like, that's
oh,
what's
so
going
it's like
to
relying,
happen.
but then it could end up not happening, and we're
Yeah. I think most conservatives are right wing, unless you're extreme.
Are we missing a point, though, that none of them do fuck all that they say anyway?
What do you mean?
Well, you can listen to them all day long. They don't do one fucking one of them. They don't. They just leave them. So they say you this, you that, and then they don't do any of them anyway. As soon as they get in, they throw it all out, just crack on and party and do what they want. That's my view.
What he's saying is politicians are all corrupt, and they just tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah, tell me the percentage of the things that are said in that sentence that I can't remember are come true after they've been voted in. What is the percentage of that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, well, that's fucking politics.
Work it out, Joe.
Because you're only interested before the fight.
Is it 74%?
I had a feeling it was. I don't think we need to Google that. But yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Right. Well, what's the answer? No one's answering the question. Which one are you on?
Yeah, left. Come on, let's get this over.
No, we haven't told you which is left or right. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. He's seen I'm not listening again. Yeah, no.
I need to hear the answers again. I'm going to be honest.
You're unbelievable. You know that.
Unbelievable.
Right.
Go on, tell me again.
Let's try and stick on topic and get
If
an
you
answer,
haven't
then
already,
move on.
Right. Generally, when it comes to the economy, you're generally conservative, preparing to ban economic activity that may create jobs but could potentially harm the environment. So you put the environment before the economy, or you're generally more permissive, considering economic impacts of environmental regulation. So you put the environment first, and you believe that the free market will find its own solution to the environmental problems. It's just basically saying society's getting better, and don't worry, we'll solve it.
I'm going for the second one, I think.
I'm going first.
I'm going for the second. I think I'm going for the right.
If I have to go for one, I'll go for the second.
I think the right
have
thing.
faith.
Yeah, I think have faith.
Someone will sort it. Which
yeah.
is a bit black, you know what I mean? But yeah, have faith.
Modern technology will pull through and.
But like you said, what if it don't and we've destroyed the...
That's what the people said in the Black Plague, didn't they? They went, oh, don't worry about that. It's just down the bottom of the road. Don't worry. Someone will think about something.
Me and Joe
That
got
clever
similar outlooks on climate change, don't we? We watched, who was it, Joe? Who's that aggressive motivational speaker? And he was talking about
Jones.
that climate.
Dan Payner.
Dan Payner.
Oh, I've talked about.
You spoke about this.
We spoke about this.
And there's logic behind it made complete sense.
You know that there's a one in every million that's a genius. That's the sort of percentage. So really, then to have that.
Is that really the percentage?
That's really the percentage.
Have you?
Yeah, you can Google that.
One in a million.
1 in a million is the percentage of whenever I've got a million. So that's how it works out. If you become higher rate of if you're mental,
1 in a million is the percentage of what?
If there's going to be a genius.
People. Listen, wait for it.
This is going to be a corker.
Yeah. So 1 million people are born.
I'm trying to help him.
1 million people are born.
Leave him. Let him sink. Let him sink.
Yeah, go on.
You know what? It should be educating idiot and Luke and Joe.
Right. Listen. 1 million people are born. One of those people become a genius. Right? It's just nailed on.
Okay.
So if you work out how many people are in the world, the percentage is 1 in a million. So I don't know whether it works as in like your baby's born next to someone and they go, and the millionth one, I've got a genius. I don't think it works like that.
Right.
No, that's not how odds work.
I'm just trying to work out where you're going with this because we're talking about the environment.
Yeah, no, because to go with the fact, stick with me, because more to save the environment, we need geniuses. We don't need me, do we? Let's be right. We don't need a fucking million of me. You know what I mean? We need 1 million of the boffins that got proper A's. They didn't lie about it. So that means more per capita of people, which means it's going to put more pressure on them. So to do that right wing is basically just to chuck money at it, have more people being born, and hopefully one of them are going to invent the way out of it.
Yeah. It's just a faith that they will, as society, invent our way out of the climate crisis.
You know, that's what people are doing on council estates. Just keep having kids until one of them makes some loads of dough. But I think with the
it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game, isn't it?
I want to apologise for anyone that lives in the council. Just to remind you, I was born on a council estate.
So was I. I didn't know we would have loads of kids.
To be fair, I was one of 7. To be fair,
why have you got
that logic makes sense in my family.
Yeah, but you got straight for the bad thing then. There's lovely families with amazing baby kids. Yeah,
best places.
You went the wrong way then, guys. That's your brains, not mine.
Well played.
Try and push it onto
well played.
What a turnaround.
Boom.
I'm glad he turned that round.
I still don't know where we're going with what you're saying.
Yeah, what my point is quite.
Well, I'm going the second one.
We're talking about the world population going down.
Right, okay.
I always do this. I do this. It helps me represent what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
World population. Yeah. Control, and they want to kill everyone going down. Yeah. Geniuses going down.
Mm-hmm.
So are they relying on AI? Because they're thinking we don't need geniuses anymore.
What's your answer to the question,
massive
then?
Population huge population growth, loads of geniuses. Did they not want that?
Oh,
There's no relevance.
My brain hurts.
Yeah.
If you go back to the initial question, talking about climate change,
Right.
it says we're going to get ourselves out of it. That would mean having a bigger population. So
let's
you'd be voting. I'm trying to pick apart your question here. You know what I mean? If I vote for that, I'm thinking politics. If I vote for that, does that mean that there's got to be loads of people in the world and we've got to keep having babies till there's geniuses?
It doesn't mention anything about babies.
we got
or population. The question is, you put economic policy first or climate policy first?
I know why.
At the expense of the economy.
Such an open-ended question.
Let's move on.
Ended question.
Let's move on.